Go for it.
This is a really young kid that does.
It is. It's a very disturbing affidavit to read. It's a disturbing charge. I'm sure we'll be uncovering more as more information comes in.
What do you know about the conversations that these two had?
There are text messages that we do have recorded and screenshots of. So I have not personally analyzed the entire print relationship between the defendant and the victim, but from what I have read, it's an attempt, it looks like, to have a peer-to-peer relationship. And again, that's disturbing.
How do they know each other?
Professionally, I believe.
Professionally, as in
I
school?
don't. I can't actually answer that question because I don't know if there's family connection or anything like that. I had to stand in for a prosecutor to do this arraignment because there was a medical appointment that came up, and we're a little bit behind on the schedule here today. So some of the actual specifics I'm not going to be able to answer directly. If you see me dodge or sidestep, that's me.
Okay. Talk about the sort of the gravity of this. I mean, this is a fourth grader.
Correct, and it's something that I haven't ever seen before. We trust our educators and paraeducators to be professional, to have a detachment between their relationship with the student and having a potential, personal relationship with someone who's in their charge. And that's one of the reasons why there are laws in place to make sure this kind of offense doesn't occur.
Is this some of the new difficulties you face as a prosecutor, dealing with new technology, how easy it is to reach somebody, contact somebody, send them images?
Well, it's not a real difficulty because social media and text messages and just connections over the internet are pretty easy to find, to use to solve offenses and to verify allegations, to collect evidence of this kind of an offense. Sure, back before cell phones, there might be inappropriate conversations in a hall that nobody would ever hear and there's no record of. But this is, now in our generation, it's a tool we use to verify and to find out that people have been being inappropriate.
Was this a student in the classroom that she was employed in?
Again, there you go. You asked me a fact. I don't know. I read the affidavit. I went through the pictures and saw some of the text messages, but not enough to be able to actually accurately say anything about it.
Do you know what they've seized for electronic?
I know there's at least one cell phone that was subject of a search warrant, and we'll now be, we'll ask for permission to download that and see if there's more than we already have.
You said you saw some of the photos. What did they show?
Inappropriate exposure of the defendant to the victim, or to anybody who would see the message. I mean, they weren't Snapchat pictures that disappear. These were attached to text messages.
Was it obvious that this is that it was directly sent to that student, or?
I think it was. And then there was an interview of the student. There was some talk to other folks. So there's some work that still needs to be done, but we wanted to get the defendant into court, so we had conditions of release pretty quickly.
Is there any question whether the student had some special needs or disabilities?
I can't answer that. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with it.
How were police tipped off to this individual?
I believe, again, it probably is in the affidavit that you have, but I believe a family member either saw something on the phone or found an inappropriate message and raised alerts.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.